A 0 hour? Hello friends, welcome to another video. It's so beautiful to have you here. If you are new, I am Emily, otherwise known as Shamanism. You can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner. Glad to have you here. I'm a musician, an author, an entrepreneur, a vibrational healer, and a health coach, and many, many other titles. Glad to have you. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. And other than that, may you enjoy your stay. And if you are returning, thank you so much for being here with me again. Your time is precious, and I'm so glad you chose to spend it here. Thank you for being here. So what I was thinking about today to talk about and share with you guys was something that I recently discovered in my journey of just how can I make my life more fun and more easy to go through. Because I really do believe that our life on earth here, that we did not sign up for a bunch of chores when we came down here. I mean, yes, we go through chores as a part of the growth of the learning process of being alive on earth. However, I personally really don't think, and I don't think I'm alone in this, I really don't think that we came down here to have a really hard time. For the most part, I think we came down here to play. So what does that have to do with 0 hour? Well, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video, is exactly a 0 hour. Now you might be asking yourself what I was asking myself when I first came across this concept, which is, the heck is a 0 hour? I have not a full understanding of it. However, I've been implementing my version, I guess you could say, of 0 hour, if this is not the full thing. What essentially a 0 hour is upon waking up, and here's what I really love about this. Upon waking up, you essentially have that first hour of your day to do whatever you want. And when I say whatever you want, I mean whatever. You want to get straight up out of bed and go dance for an hour? You do that. You want to sit up and journal for 10 minutes, then spend 20 minutes stretching, I don't know, whatever. You want to lay in bed for the entire hour until you absolutely have to get up at, let's just say 7, whatever. 0 hour is essentially that very first hour when you wake up, and it's for you to do whatever lights you up, whatever makes you happy. If you're asking yourself, maybe you have a different morning routine and you're like, why would I rearrange my schedule and put the fun stuff first? Or like, how does that actually make you productive? And that's the crazy thing. That's kind of honestly what I was asking myself when I first came across this. I was like, how does this 0 hour concept of getting up and instead of doing responsibilities, we have fun? How does that work? And then I just said, what the heck, I'll just start trying it. And I have to tell you guys that on the days where I remember my 0 hour, because honestly, it's something that I should put in like my schedule, not because I need a schedule and it has to be like that. It's meant to be fun and enjoyable. That is the, I understand, primary purpose of a 0 hour. It's almost to give yourself that permission slip to take time for yourself and for that to be whatever it is. Like I said, you want to sleep for another hour, you can snooze for an hour, set your snooze for another hour. You want to get up and paint with your feet. I mean, whatever you want to do, you can do in this hour. And I have found that implementing this is wonderful. On the days when I implement this, I feel I have much better days. Why? Because instead of starting your day, here's old me. Old me would have operated according to, I get up, okay, here's all the things that I have to do during the day, my to-do list, right? This shakes up the whole thing, because rather than starting off with something that I feel, oh, I have to do this, really heavy energy, or, something not as fun, you get to start off with fun. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but that was very liberating to me. So instead of starting off my day with something that I'm maybe not looking forward to, or that's going to be more difficult in my day, which again, is a way that I used to operate, this completely flips the script. It puts pleasure first. And one very important thing that I want to share about pleasure that I've learned lately is actually, as crazy as it sounds, the more time you spend in joy, in pleasure, in true pleasure, really enjoying yourself, the better everything flows. And believe it or not, it helps with abundance. That is when abundance begins to flow, because it's like, oh, she's enjoying life, and things just begin to flow, to move. And I have to say that if I can make a helpful suggestion, if you're looking to surrender more, enjoy your days more with just a small tweak, to implement this idea, or try it out at the very least, of having a 0 hour for yourself. So you just put it in your schedule for an hour, first thing when you wake up, and during that hour, you literally do whatever you feel called to do on that day. You want to sit in bed and stay in bed and read a book for an hour? Go ahead. You want to have a cup of tea in bed. I don't know why I'm saying all of this in bed. It wouldn't all happen in bed. The point is that if you wanted to stay in bed, you could. The whole beauty of it that's so freeing is you get to choose what makes you happy and do that during that hour. And there's some kind of a very freeing peace that comes with knowing that rather than at the end of the day, after all the hard work, when you're tired and exhausted, being like, yay, now that I have no energy left, I get to do something fun. This is the exact opposite. You get to do it while you have the energy, and it tends to then fill you with more energy and send you off for a very lovely day. So if you know anyone who this would help to hear, please do share it with them. Subscribe, as it really helps me to get the messages out there to those folks like you who need to hear them. And last but not least, if you, my beautiful spirit soul, need any support or coaching, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at this email address, where it would be my genuine pleasure to serve you in whatever way I can. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day or night, and I will see you, gorgeous humans, on the other side. Namaste, much love. Stay healthy. Bye. You want to get up and paint with your feet. Like, I don't know why I'm saying all of this in bed. It wouldn't all happen in bed. We did not sign up for a bunch of chores when we came down here. The heck is a 0 hour? Upon waking up, you have that first hour of your day to do whatever you want. It puts pleasure first. You get to start off with fun.